Hi everyone, Doc Mitch here. Now, February has been tagged unofficially as a love month, and everybody wants to express their love. If I ask couples how they express their love, I think a majority of them would tell me it would be sex, okay? Now, but there are other ways to actually express your love other than that activity. However, if that's how you express your love to one another, then it's better to be safe, right? Woman, you shouldn't be afraid of taking control of your sexual health and safety. So, being prepared, being ready, and being safe are healthy and wise decisions. So make sure that first you avoid getting and spreading possible STIs or sexually transmitted diseases. And this will actually help both you and your partner stay disease free. Next, it will avoid unwanted pregnancies or unintended pregnancies. The reason why I'm discussing this now is because there's an increase in unwanted pregnancies and teenage pregnancies at that, okay? In 2008, a lot of women reported, actually more than half of women reported unwanted pregnancies. However, come 2011, it decreased to about 45%. But that's still a very big number. And if you've listened to the news the past 2 weeks, I think you might have heard of the 10-year-old girl who gave birth to her very first baby. And that's kind of scary, right? Diba? So how do you have safer sex then? Okay, so let's get one thing straight. There's no such thing as safe sex, okay? Unless you abstain from any form of sexual activity, then all sexual activities actually carry some risk in terms of... Basically, what I'm going to talk about now is just a few guidelines in making sure that you have safer sex. So number one rule, okay, is limit your partner to just one, okay, just one partner who is having sex only with you to reduce the exposure to disease-causing organisms. Number two, think twice, thrice, and 4 times before you start engaging in sexual activity with a new partner. Just remember, it's not, as a woman or as a girl, it's not your responsibility to have sex with your boyfriend, okay? There are other ways to express your love, and it is best to reserve this act after marriage. This will be a very good gift for your future husband. Plus, even if you're very confident with yourself, you're not sure about your new partner, whether he was previously exposed to any form of infection, or he had a partner who was engaged in risky sexual activity. Third, if you really have to do it, please use a condom every time. And make sure that the one that you're using is made of latex or polyurethane materials instead of the organic or the more natural materials, which have the higher propensity to tear. Scary. Fourth, now I think this is a given. Avoid drinking alcohol or using drugs, period. Okay? Alcohol and drugs make you actually more prone to engaging in riskier activities. So, no drugs, no alcohol, period. Number 5, douching after sex is a no-no, okay? First, it does not clean your vagina of whatever seminal fluid is left. And then next, if there is any infection, it might just push it further up the reproductive tract if you douche. So please, do not douche. Number 6. If you are sexually active, it would be good to see your gynecologist regularly to have your yearly pap smears, yearly pelvic exams, and maybe a periodic test for STIs. 7. Be aware of your partner's body. Now, look out for sores, for blisters, for lesions, for rashes, and for discharges, okay? It's very important that you try to be aware of these things. And 8th, examine your body regularly also. So, also try to see if you have lesions or sores or blisters or discharges. And if ever you notice something abnormal, like you have a sore or you have like a lesion or a discharge, I think it's very important that you set an appointment with your doctor or with your gynecologist, have her check you out and have her run tests just to make sure that you are okay. Okay, number 9, abstinence. Okay, abstain from sex at all costs. Okay, so this is the only 100% sure way of avoiding getting STIs or sexually transmitted infections and unplanned pregnancies. However, if you cannot abstain, then at least limit the number of partners that you have. Okay, this is very simple because the more partners you have, the more chances of you getting an STI or getting into something that you wouldn't want to get into. And lastly, for the 10, talk to your partner. This may not be the easiest topic to talk to a new partner or even an old partner, and it may be quite uncomfortable, but being very honest with what you want and being very honest with the practices that you will be doing or you want to do may actually save you from problems in the future, and this will make sure that both of you are healthier. So that's it. Those are my 10 tips to having safer sex. And being actually proactive with the things that I talked about may actually prevent heat of the moment decisions that may eventually lead to long-term regrets. I hope you found this video very informative. If you liked what I talked about, you can just, hit that subscribe button and give me a love. Okay. And then thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Bye-bye.